It's the 2004 National Collegiate Women's Gymnastics Championships. The Northeast Regionals heading towards the Nationals at Penn State University here on CN8 Sports. And I'm Lou Tilley, the star of the show, introduced to a beautiful ovation here. The all-time women's champion, Shannon Miller, joins us. And are you impressed by the women you're seeing tonight?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm actually, you know, I wanted to be picky about landings and everything, and these girls are sticking, so it's great. It's good to see good gymnastics.
I thought so. At the halfway mark here, as we would expect, Georgia is on top, but Penn State is making a bid. They're in the second slot right now, halfway home.
Yeah, that's great for Penn State. I mean, I was actually surprised to see them up that far in the standings, so great for them. Hopefully they can keep it going. In the fourth of 6 rotations that we'll show you here that will comprise into the entire competition tonight, Georgia, Michigan, New Hampshire, and Missouri will be in action, and the Lady Lions will watch this one from the sidelines as we get set to continue. About halfway home now. Cory Fritzinger of Team Georgia. Now they're in first place, as you might expect, halfway through tonight's competition. And now they're on the vault. Yurchenko half front layout for Cory. Nice vault and good form in the air.
And the ever-present Suzanne Jokelin, the coach for 20 years now.
She looked a little disappointed afterwards. I think she didn't stick it quite as well as she would have liked. Here she blocks off just a half turn and a front layout summy.
Lady Tigers of Mizzou, of Missouri. Andrea Nervig now on the floor exercise. Now Missouri has some ground to make up.
They do. They have fallen behind somewhat and really need to step it up here in the last 2 events.
She took it up a notch.
Good way to start it.
Hopping around like a happy puppy there. There's a lot of energy. Remember, there are 6 teams competing for only 2 spots in the Nationals.
Clean landings and consistency, that's what's going to win this competition. And so far, this is a very clean routine. Front full, punch that front right to a Shishinova. Kind of covers that last step so you don't have to worry about sticking the landing. Good strategy.
And in slow motion, would you repeat all those moves for me again?
Absolutely. She's going to string a bunch of skills together for combination bonus. Here she goes, a front handspring, laid out front full, front layout, right to a Shishinova, which is basically a straddle jump to your stomach.
Our first look at Marlene Stevens from the senior deep Georgia team on the vault.
Speed, good vault, just that step on the landing.
One of 6 seniors on the Gym Dogs.
It's good to see Marlene out here. She was actually out all last season with an Achilles injury. So to see her vaulting is great.
University of New Hampshire's Amanda Hall is about to take her turn on the balance beam. Excellent all-around gymnast, had a great year, 3rd ranked in the region.
Nice solid by handspring layout step out. We've seen a lot of those today, and for these judges, it's going to be a tough competition because a lot of these skills pop up and they're the exact same, so they've got to differentiate between you know, this exact same skill being done almost perfectly by every person that's doing them. So any toe out of place, any arm movement out of place, any bobble at all is going to make a difference.
Right, the competition on the beam tonight has been excellent. And there's another good routine, Amanda Hall from the University of New Hampshire. Now, halfway through the competition, each team having completed 2 of the 4 exercises, here's how they stand. The favorite team from Georgia on top, barely, ahead of Penn State, the hometown team, making a real push to make it to the Nationals and what would be something of an upset. And Michigan there, but Iowa State, one of the co-favorites, is down there in 4th position, and Missouri in 6th. The Scarlet Knights of Rutgers sends us Lorena Johnson, who is competing in the individual competition here in the regionals. This in the floor exercise now.
She is such a dynamic tumbler and vaulter. So powerful.
Little Michael Jackson background.
And she had nice height on that double tuck. She just didn't quite pull it tight enough around to get her feet underneath her.
Sportsmanship. You can see the competitors from other schools in the background encouraging her.
You know, one of the things about gymnastics competitions, especially NCAA competitions, it doesn't really matter how many rivalries are going on. I think everybody just likes to see good gymnastics. They really pull for each other. Of course, we may have to wait to see what happens during the last event to see how many rivalries come out.
Lorena Johnson of the Scarlet Knights of Rutgers.
Fast pass, front layout, pinch tuck front. Not real happy.
From smile to pout in 1/10 of a second. Not happy about that little miss, I think, at the start of the routine. Here's the finish.
Here's her last thumbing pass. She did very well. But it's tough. When you miss that first thumbing pass, you do sometimes just want to throw a few things.
Emily Petkun from the University of Pennsylvania, the Quakers' lone representative, competing in the all-around individual competition, now on the balance beam.
Bit of a rough start with uneven bars at a 9.35. Hopefully she can pick up some tenths over here on balance beam.
Nice transition.
There's a lot of backhand spring layout step outs tonight. That one had a little bit of knee flexion on it. But it always feels good when you hit that landing and you're solid as a rock. Nice standing tuck back. She was supposed to go right out of that to do that straddle jump to a wolf jump.
So she cut the routine short.
She had a break in between her connections, which we'll have to watch her start value, but it may lower her start value. So she may end up only starting from a 9.8 or a 9.9 versus a 10.0. But it's still better than a fall.
Emily Petkun from the University of Pennsylvania. On the floor exercise now, Lauren Schwartzman from the University of Michigan, who just thrilled us previously with one of the top scorers of the meet so far.
Huge double pike. I love watching her. She just looks like she's always having fun. Always has a smile on her face.
Sophomore, just 4 feet 10 inches. But look at that.
Lots of power in that, 4 feet 10 inches. Wonderful presentation, even in just her choreography.
You can just see the difference. She seems, it's anything but makes it look effortless. Terrific body control.
NCAA basketball, it's a final. Georgia Tech 66.
Nice lead combination there in the corner.
65.
Last coming pass, double top, beautiful.
Boy.
And she knows it's good.
Yeah, like nothing to it. This is Calli Ryals of Michigan. On the vault, already scored a 9.825. Now on the bars.
Nice plane change, front giant to a reverse hect. Straddle back right to that handstand. She is definitely hitting those handstands.
University of Missouri at 65.
And beautiful double layout, sticks the landing. Gorgeous routine.
Alisha Robinson, the final competitor for the University of Missouri. They have a lot of ground to make up to make it to the finals now in Los Angeles here in the team competition. She's participating and underway in the floor exercise.
Double layout. Oh, and that did not feel good on the landing.
Didn't feel good to me.
Now the judges they may only take 3/10, so she can simply put her hand down, kind of touch the floor.
Tense look on her face as she goes through her maneuvers.
You know, after you have a miss like that, you kind of have to just do a little mental body check to make sure everything's still working before you go into your second tumbling pass.
Yeah, I would think. A little misstep like that, I guess that's how the injuries occur.
Absolutely. And in practice, you get to use a lot more matting, hits, spotting, those types of things. But in competition, it's just the floor.
Really attacks this final pass, steps over the border.
1/10 deduction. It does look like she might be having a little trouble. Maybe tweak that ankle just a bit. Hard to say.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. And Missouri's troubles continue as Alisha Robinson finishes up. Back to the University of Michigan and the Olympian, Elise Ray.
Known for her uneven bar work, her beautiful lines. Nice straddle back right to a handstand. Uprise almost a little bit over on the handstand. Hop full twist. Straight to another hop full twist. Right to a full twisting double layout dismount and nails the landing.
Man. She made the bar ring as she sprung off it for her dismount. Now here's Diandra O'Connor.
Front handspring double twist off. That's a 10-0 start value on that vault, and it's actually a much more difficult vault than it looks like.
Because of the single handspring. Back on the bars now and in the individual competition.
Here comes her release move.
Jayne Finst.
Full pirouette, right to a ginger. Bit of a leg separation there. Combination of pirouetting and giants. Having a tough tough time with that handstand at the end of the bar routine.
Yeah.
Easy to get tired. Pulls it through on that dismount.
Here's Chelsea Bird on the vault. Watch this, folks. Wow.
Huge vault. Yurchenko layout full twist. She goes so high you can't even see her.
Man, the push off in her upper body. What explosion.
Just that minor step on the landing.
Is that her with her feet up? No. We're 2/3 of the way through the competition for the chance to go to the NCAA championships in Los Angeles. We'll be right